lot easier to execute when nothing has the ability to close the gap.
Yeah, not gonna lie, SK's comp sucks here. Because I'm not having a good, like,
Love you, Dagda.
I think that, like, you have a composition that one just hit by both. They're pretty healthy. Good ward from Parus to spot out this potential dive as well.
There is also a cleanse available in this lane. They look for the damage and the turn as 4 members are going to show up with the teleport. Reeker at level 4, extra damage, healed burned early. The crash down under turret, a little bit messy, but Loopy flashes out. It's a trade for now. Turret ramping up onto Reeker, but he will not take the 3rd shot, so it is a 2-for-1 in favor of SK. We'll see it momentarily anyway. I'm wondering how it's going to play out because, as our audience at home, they're actually in a 1v1. Isma's already flashed away, I believe. No, he hasn't. Nuke just solos in. And we come back, and Rahel now has to flash away as well. If 113 hit that javelin toss, it would have been an advantageous trade.
Hits the accelerating shock blast here, but they don't realize they're on the ward, so Isma gets interrupted. And then I think they stop, to try and save Isma. But then doesn't realize that 113's in the area. So Reeker ends up dying then to the Nidalee. Now you've also got Rahel who's been chased down, so Rahel has to flash on the play as well. So when you start to look toward Rumble and Jayce already there.
I'm worried about KSante at the very least. We can talk about that in a second. Isma's walking into a trap. He has audaciously charged this one, but even in a 1v1, how does it go? He's looking for the next knock-up. He flashes away, but to the other side of the map. Why flash is the big question. And now Reeker's just once again tried to help his jungler. 2nd time around.
And I think that's kind of what the problem with SK is in a lot of situations. The good news is, though, they're actually doing relatively well when it comes to objectives.
They are.
So, like, 3... Oh, hang on.
But where does it go from here? Chains of Corruption lands down. Ice gets in the circle, and you know what? That's going to be hard for Isma, because even though he gets the objective, he's giving more and more gold over. And Dagda, I'm seeing all red all the time here for BDS in the early game.
Yeah, it's looking pretty spot on.
So there's one objective for them in the game is SK's old top laner on a bit of an island here, so Parus needs to help out. He's level 6 now, though, as well, as the fight over the grubs might go even further. Ice is coming in, and BDS are about to encapsulate this whole bottom side of the river with a TP as well. Chains of Corruption, the equalizer. SK are isolated and outnumbered, outmatched. Isma is doing a bit of work, but once again, he's going to be the first to drop. 4 deaths on the jungler, and BDS run out. That's the spell weaving that Reeker's now gone through as Isma's coming up as well. Wind becomes lightning. Parus is here to defend. Good sidestep. You're not going to get the harpoon, but he's under turret again, so Isma's going to take damage. Magnetstorm draws him back in. He flashes the wind, does again, but with the ignite down, it's close to being a trade. Parus thinking about a remount. Gravity Field, Shattering Strike, and the support gets it done. SK are defending their lives in mid after a ultimate from Ice is sent out, but a 1-for-1.
So if you're in this position, it's great for BDS. So now you're probably going to have to look for it.
There's Arrow, Chain of Corruption. Okay, finally using their one tool. Ice almost trades it out. He flashes away onto Rahel. The auto forces the barrier. That's good. SK getting run into now as well, and there's an opportunity as Reeker's now joined up. The poke landing though is 113, and Reeker having it out in melee range. Parus is here. Shattering Strike forces a flash from Reeker. SK in a 3 versus 3, but they need to get in. Poke lands, and oh no, what a surprise! Flash away as BDS's jungler. He's getting poked out too. He's burning down, but he's still not dead, and nukes another element from the skies. BDS, it looked like they lost that Dagda, but
Tier 2 top gone. Tier 2 bot under a lot of pressure, and now you're about to lose your Tier 1 mid.
That's an easy charge. Almost able to step up. Isma is the one who steps up for SK. Nuke is now joined in. Loopy's got the wall up. There's no turret to sit on now as well. That arrow being down. Shock blast dodge, but Loopy is now front line. Magnet Storm easy as that, and SK are dropping like flies. Isma gets an ulti off, but now that Irrelevant's here against his old team, he's laughing at him as he goes golden as well. BDS, all they have to do is land the poke, but now Genax is here without the backline damage. Dagda, it just keeps hurting watching these fights play out.
They really needed to have further engage coming from that support role if they were hoping to do anything here.
Dragon down. 5k gold lead, by the way. Dagda by my feet. There's a walkthrough as a deep TP comes through from SK.
Yeah, they're trying to see if they can set up, but I don't know if you can really catch this. Genax needs to get on towards a key carry here and shove them into SK, but Relevant's playing keep away.
And they're going to turn for the fight. They've got a GA now available as well for BDS. They're grouped as 5. Isma's going to go in. Good Shattering Strike, and at least SK get to walk into the enemy this time, but a Magnet Storm from Hell draws them all in. And at melee range, Genax now doesn't want to be there. Nuke goes over the wall and batters them down. Thor's hammer right in the face as Isma gets a little bit of taste of Valhalla as well. BDS is still the ones standing, and they're the ones who look like they entered it. Dagda comes into the analogy of
that people these days don't know what dial-up is.
It's crazy. Oh my god, that equalizer. Not too bad, but Reeker is cooked. Yes, he is. Nuke, he did it again. Oh, That's a bit of dynamite. 5 members of BDS very healthy. It's Baron time.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I think this is the... Oh, no, never mind. Parus healed it. It's the only bit of damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Nuke's going to solo. Loopy's up next. Who doesn't know what dial-up is, Dagda is? Loopy is going to get a bit of help from the enchant across the arrow, but Nuke just sidesteps it, and away he goes. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that maybe SK are still playing on dial-up because that arrow was a little late. Okay,
yep.
Save. Rahel flashes.
Good flash.
They're trying here.
Genax is here. Yay. Oh, no. Irrelevance damage also hurts. Good flip back. Okay, shut down. But it is 10.5k gold lead.
They won the 2v3.
Nice, sir.
You can win con.
Nah.
You just instead go for turrets and use the Braum before you can.
Irrelevant. Can he solo kill Genax? Well, it won't be a solo kill. There's an all out, but resistance are now gone. He's overheating a bit. And Relevant versus Genax has some, nice story to it, but it won't really matter here as he tries to fry down Genax. He'll get flipped back, and there's another kill. Okay, SK fans. I mean, SK are trying to push against that now. They group up mid. They want that mid outer turret that's been sitting there for 28 minutes of the game. Arrow comes through onto Ice, instant cleanse away again. Here's Nuke, by the way, one of the biggest devils on the team as Isma jumps into him, but how easy is that going to be as his ult comes off cooldown? Chains Corruption as well is spreading like the plague. Loopy, meanwhile, sets up the door, but now it's wide open. Oh no. I see a teleport, Dagda. It's irrelevant, and he's got a bone to pick with his old roster.
Oh my God.
He lays down the carpet, and it's brand new. Take your shoes off, because BDS are coming in. And once that door's down yet again, all they need to do is stamp their way to the kitchen, because they're eating dinner early tonight.
BDS just walk over them. They say, thank you very much. We'll take the base. We'll take the game. I'm going to take your chances of playoffs out of your own hands.
It looks so rough. As Dagda said, only 2 wins accountable now. SK, it does feel, and it looks like this was their chance, but it has been beaten down every single portion of this game. Starting in the draft, BDS on 3 will knock down SK to open up their last week of regular season.
The two lads trying to figure out if they're going for the handshake or the hand 5 or if they're going for the fist bump, but glad they got it sorted. But honestly, from BDS, I mean, clean. I mean, a great draft, winning very, very hard from that, and just able to play through it. But yeah.
Well, vote for your key player of the game at LEC on X, 113 Nuke or Parus.